Hey all you mother truckers, welcome to Evil PC Gaming. The original Mother Trucking Monday video that I usually try to release at midnight would not render. So I'm recording this one late. I just got home. It's about 7 p.m. here on Monday. Hopefully I can get this out to you quickly. And if you're watching it really early, the quality, of course, might not be of the best still at upscales. But I'm going to rush it out. Anyway, the last trip went from Amarillo, Texas, over here to Oklahoma City. And now we have a trip all the way over to Raleigh, North Carolina. It is a long trip. It's a 32-hour trip. I am probably not going to do all of this in one video. Probably split it up into two parts. Anyway, let's get this thing moving. Load-wise, we're carrying a cat front-end loader, or forklift-looking thing. Let's see if I get a better angle. I guess not. It's not a heavy load. Either way, we have got... Oh, man, my track IR is all screwed up. We got to get moving. Yeah, it really... let me fix something real quick. Really sucks, too, because I was able to... I don't know if the load's still there. Yeah, that white harvester was sitting up against the building there. I was able to park that halfway decently, actually. And I have got to readjust myself here in my chair. It's almost like I'm live streaming all this crazy shit. We're definitely going to have to take a nap or two on this. I mean, hell, my guy's already halfway tired anyway. Come on, squeeze out of there. Here we go. And most likely, definitely going to have to fill up once or twice. So anyway, it was a crazy weekend for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yours. Crazy day today at work. And sitting here trying to remotely connect in to my PC. Trying to get this damn thing to render. Checking back, seeing that it crashes. You know, crashed it. Come back again. Try to render it again. It's just... It's, I don't know. There was no rhyme or reason for it. It was doing it all at different times. Oh, come on. All at different times, and I just, I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. So I said, screw it. We'll hurry up and do this one. I don't know how long of a trip in real time it's going to take, but I'll try to keep this video down to about 15-20 minutes. Again, this is very light load. I think it was 8,000 some pounds. Oh no, I'm sorry, 15. It was 15,500 pounds. So we should be. Oh man, should be able to get going pretty quick. Make good time on the trip. Starting to drizzle a little bit. You know, the sunshine's still out. Yeah, what time is it? 6:37 in the morning. So we should have some pretty good daytime footage, at least. I hate to run this up, but I would like to make some decent time. I'm gonna set the cruise at 70. That's pushing the RPM range up there a little bit. But again, I want to make decent time. See, this is just how my day is going. Just, you know, shitty. Didn't rain today, at least. It's actually nice where I'm at. I think it hit about 80 degrees. Sunny. Hardly a cloud in the sky. So, other than that, I really don't have anything new coming up or about, you know, anything happening. One thing I was discussing earlier, Casket Man 20, just out of shits and giggles, I was thinking about trying to stream again. I know I've said it in the past, and it is hard for me to get to it. I definitely can't set, you know, any kind of schedule. But if I could at least get to it once or twice a week, I used to always stream my A-class races because they were so freaking long. Recording them it's horrible. I couldn't sit there and record it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and on top of that, turn around and render it. You know, I mean, I guess I could, but for me to put out a hour and a half long iRacing video, when, you know, come on, let's face it, on average, how much of a video do you actually watch? It could be a 20-minute video, you guys probably watch 5 minutes. I see my stats, even videos with 100,000 views, 5-6 minute time. You know, talking to, you know, other YouTubers, it's the same result. I don't know if everyone has ADHD, can't watch the same video all the way through. Sometimes I am guilty of it, but if it is a good video, I will stick in there and watch the whole thing. Sometimes if I'm not able to watch the entire thing, I will make sure I go back and finish it because it helps the YouTuber stats out. So, what can I say? I'm just a nice guy. But anyway, back to streaming. If I do start streaming, I would probably do American Truck Simulator, of course. It's a nice kickback game. I could start streaming my A-class races again, though lately I haven't been really getting any really fantastic setups to make me, you know, completely competitive in the A Opens to put me up there in, you know, top 5. So because of that, you know, I don't know how entertaining the race would be for you guys. Yeah, we'll go with the running lights on. Probably gonna have to worry about taking. Oh yeah, guys filling up there in blue for the sleep needed. Really understand why that guy was hitting his brakes, but oh, come on. There we go. Must tap the brake pedal and turn the resume cruise state off. Well, as we're working east, of course, there's still really nothing to look at least it's a little bit more hilly. Yeah, it's got some grass happening around here. That is a nice change from the desert look. You know, driving this modded map really makes me look forward to SCS releasing full-blown states, because they do have a lot of detail in them. I like the size of the cities. You know, I like how sometimes you have to take 15-20 minutes to drive to the other side of the city with all the traffic and red lights and everything else happening. But we will see. It's taken them a while to even get Arizona out, which will be a free DLC. But for now, I like the coast to coast. I was getting kind of tired of being stuck in the same two states. This kind of gives me the feel of the open road highway, just pedal down and go. Kind of hoping this car makes it past me a little quicker than what it is. Well, there's not many rest areas out here. I don't even think we passed a gas station. At least, you know, also if I start streaming this game, you can turn on, either turn the radio on or use the, I forgot what it is, where people can do their music request through YouTube. By putting in a YouTube link, it brings the music up and plays it. We can all just kind of sit back and relax and chill. But if all else fails, I'll at least turn the radio on in-game and hopefully find something to listen to. So when I play this single player, just, you know, just kick back and whatever on my other profile, just turn the music on, turn it up, and drive. Looks like we might have a rest area coming up. Come on, man, you're not even doing the speed limit. Let's go. Not even going to try parking over on that right-hand side again. Last time I did that, it did not work. But I believe one of these spots did work. There we go. Oh, good old nighttime back again. Nope, wrong way. Screw it. Let's go. Sitting there, my headlights weren't coming on. I think I was on the wrong switch. much time we got left in this trip. Another 22 hours. Lane there. Not doing too bad right now. I don't know why I have such a hard time driving outside the truck in this game. Yeah, really not much to look at. It would at least be kind of nice to have some billboards going down the highway, or just some random copy and paste scenery from the stock part of the map. Bump the cruise up just a little bit. You know, when I drove over to Oklahoma and I noticed it was all green again, I didn't even notice the transition. I kind of missed it there when it started getting into that desert look again. And of course I did catch it there with the green. I guess that's a good thing that it was so subtle. I really didn't catch it. When I can manage to get over to the East Coast and check some things out over there, I am pretty curious of how it looks and how the cities are set up, which I'm guessing from what I've seen so far, they're on the smaller side. What I'm going to do is purchase the Volvo VNL 670, add into the fleet, and I already have some ideas of how I want the truck to look. I want to make it like a nice, sleek, mean-looking setup on the truck. And of course, doing these drives without making the truck purchases actually works into my favor, because I don't have a money issue right now. Got about $173,500. I think the Volvo costs about that, actually. So hopefully after this delivery, I'm not sure what this delivery. Oh man, yeah, this delivery is only worth $28,000. So I might have to do another job while I'm over there and work my way back. I'm not sure. Just to get a little bit of a cushion. I don't want to buy the truck and leave it all stock. I'm going to put in a better engine. Downloaded a transmission mod. I forgot how many transmissions it gave me, but it was a lot. And it has gear ratios in the transmissions also that you can select from. So you might get an 18 speed with a 410 gearing. You might get an 8. You could select an 18 speed, maybe with like a 3.63 gearing or whatever the settings are, and it affects the hauling and the top speed of the truck while hauling. So that should be fun, especially since I don't have a 100% knowledge on how the gears work in the transmissions via being in a big rig. So it might be a little bit of trial and error. I do understand that the way they work in a regular vehicle, race car, truck, whatever, I'm sure it's under the same concept. The higher the gear ratio, I'll have more pulling power, but not the top end necessarily. Or, hold on, maybe that's the opposite. Oh hell, I don't know. Fuck it, it's Monday. I know the smaller the gear ratio is, quicker you accelerate. I do know that. Bigger gears, more top end, but I believe you get more torque with the larger gears. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will correct me down in the comments. Let's see, I have enough fuel for about 960 some miles. Oh, we'll actually make it there on this tank of fuel. Though we will most likely have to take another sleep break. Kind of hoping for another rest area, pull off in the rest area, and then end this part of the video and put out the second part a little later. This is not the highway I guess you want to get caught on, either falling asleep or running out of fuel. Damn, that's bright. There is nothing at all out here. I figured that lane was going to end soon. Let me take a quick peek here at the map. Man, you gotta be kidding me. There's nothing along Route 40 here until way up in there. Jesus. Well, maybe I will pull it over here and we will we'll pick up at the next episode. So let me know what you guys think. You know, if I get into the streaming and at least once or twice a week, maybe what you guys would like to see. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. Alright guys, that's my time, and remember, if you did like the video, click the like button and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing for more videos to come. And if you have time for another video, check out the one right here. As always guys, thanks for watching, and until next time.